Okay, hello Lunace. So I'm finally gonna be doing an album listening reaction to their Back to Life album. It's 6 songs, so obviously I'm gonna be keeping him back to life in this, and the rest of them are gonna be a first time listen for me because I didn't watch any of the medleys or anything like that because I didn't want to get spoiled for when I did this. But yeah, so I know they're doing Lunatic as a B side to promote alongside Back to Life, so I'm curious to see what it's gonna sound like and what kind of choreo they're gonna end up doing for that. But we're just gonna go ahead and start listening, y'all. The king of the day, cause the daylight. Gonna be better than no gonna be like. Gonna make gonna put I got the dark out. Gonna take gonna put I got the makeup. Sound good. Sound done. Got to realize only you. Bring me back to life. Bring me back to life. The way I've been singing this song, this part of the song, like all around my house, like, because it's so good, like, it's so catchy. Bring me back to life. Bring me back to life. Let's go. Cause I want to get to realize only you. Bring me back to life. Bring me back to life. Only you. Bring me back to life. Bring me back to life. Let's go, Maki. Hey. Sharp knife, don't gun. They want to get to realize only you. Bring me back to life. Bring me back to life. Only you. Bring me back to life. 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 Okay, Lunatic. Oh no, wait. No, don't do that. I forgot that I put on shuffle, y'all. Sorry. I was trying to go in order. Oh, come on, guitar. I know they all gonna call us crazy. We here trying to do our thing, you know. Maki! Oh! Oh, it's giving 2000s vibe. Hey, hey. Ooh! Hey! I like the song. I'm so excited to see what they end up doing for like the choreo and all that, because like it's giving very much like 2000s vibes. Ooh! Come on, Nico! just want to dance to this song, not gonna lie, like, hey. Oh, we're back, let's go. Hey. Hey. Woo! Oh, hey. Come on, Nico. Woo! Woo! That was so good. Wait, the way they're just like throwing it back! Oh my god, this is killing me. This is such a good album already. Cause like the first one was like reminding me like of the 2000s like hip hop kind of vibe, and now this one like oh my god, they killed it. Woo! Ooh. Ooh. I think that's Joe, right? Ooh. Hey. Hey. Woo. Hey. I love it. I love this album already. I tell y'all all the time, they do not have one skippable song, y'all. Like, it's so good. Woo! I love it. I love it. Oh! Bro, hey! Hey! Wow! Hey! It's giving like it's because it's like very like old like R&B like vibe. That's why like I love it. Hey! Hey! Excuse me? Was that Maki saying that? Cause no. Ooh! Yuma! Oh, come on, that run. There's Nico. The layering of vocals, like... This is so far, I just want to like dance to this, y'all. Like, it's so good. Is it gonna like fade out to like Hey, I see y'all. Ooh. Hey. Whoa! Ooh. Okay, come on, like the breakdown leading into like the vocalization part, like the R&B feel again, like it's so good. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh! Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I like how it goes from like to like the rapping part and like that little like, and then it like goes back, it brings it back to like this part, like it's a good contrast, but like hey, hey. Is it like a marimba or a xylophone like they're playing in the background? Ooh, who's doing the deep part? Cause like, hey, it's like a dance break part maybe? Cause imagine like they do like choreo for all of these, like I Will Not Survive. Like before I got to like the R&B like kind of vibe, it sounded like it was gonna go a little bit more like tropical, cause like the style of a marimba and like the beat, like the drums. Ooh, okay. Okay, going back to like the more darker kind of like back to life like rock sound maybe, but like ballady maybe. Is that K, right? Ooh. Ooh. Like the band sound, like, okay. Ooh. Yo, they're gonna make me cry, like, oh my god, like. Cause like seeing all like their preparations for like the album, like so far with the documentary, and then hearing the songs, like ooh. I feel like they're really like telling like a story with like the rest of them like very much being about like romance, and then like this is like the downfall at the end of it, or you know. They're really giving us like a throwbacks with like the vibe of each song right now. It sounds like a rock ballad for this one. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, last song. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I like the different, like, vibes, like I said. I feel like this is like very much like relatable for them because ooh. Very interesting where they decided to go with this for sure. Like, ooh. Ooh, the way that ended. Okay, overall thoughts, y'all. Like, I really, really love this album. Usually, like, well, all the time, like, like, for all the albums that I've had for them, because I have most of their discography at this point, I think I'm just missing this one. I'm missing, what's it called? Going Blind. Then I'm missing um, what's it called? The the fall autumn album from last year that did before they did what's it called, before they did Yuki Akari, before they did that one. I'm missing that album. I'm missing like these three, right? But every time like I listen to their music, I instantly like fall in love with the songs because it's just so like unique and so them. But I just love like the vibe and like just the sound of it as well. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just something I really love about it. And like for this album is no exception for that because like I said, it was really like throwing me back for like the first like second, third, and fourth for Lunatic Mismatch in Russia. It was really throwing me back to like that old like 2000s kind of like 90s kind of like R&B hip hop kind of vibe for sure. And then like obviously you got to hear more like their rapping and more like you can still hear vocals, right? But I think for like Heartbreak, Time Machine, and Who Am I, like they definitely got to showcase more like vocals in terms of like more of a softer kind of ballady kind of like vibe, but like with powerful vocals. And it's just very like interesting how like different like it's different in terms of like style wise for those two. And then we got Back to Life, it was just very much like more rocker, like hard, like strong concept. For them to like go with these b-sides and be like, oh, it's like more softer, but that's kind of like the point, because like for the title track they always want to like grab the attention of their fans and like people like that haven't gotten into them yet, like that are trying to maybe going barely getting to know them. It's like that was the way to like garner attention, right? And then like for the b-sides they always like they do have their one that they end up promoting alongside with the title track, but then they also like have the rest of them that like kind of like give them more liberty in that way of like it's different styles to like try out. And I think here it was like I was very curious on how what kind of like if they were gonna end up changing like their sound for like for them going into like debuting Korean, like trying to make make sure like it's able to like appeal to like more so like of the Korean like fan bases and stuff like that, or like in Korea music style in general, right? But I feel like we've kind of gotten to that point in K-pop now that like they've a lot more groups are like being more free in terms of like what styles they do, and like not really like letting a genre determine who they are, like especially with like Boy Next Door and now Cordis, right? We're getting that newer like fresher like vibe. So I think they did a great job with like choosing where in direction of like for the b-sides to like be able to express that, right? And then like I said, it's just so I was like I said, I was just very like curious to see like how I was gonna go with like, and I'm glad that we're able to keep their own like style of like music. It's like nothing like we were like, oh my god, like so like crazy like different from like their Japanese releases. But I think they just like were able to like take what they've learned right from that and like put it into this and like have a whole like like I said rebirth kind of like like second chance like but like a second chance to like be able to appeal to like not just like mostly like because they are a global group, right? But like mostly to just like quote unquote like the Japanese fan bases, but now like it's Korea, and like obviously they had already been like appealing to like different countries besides those two, right? But yeah, like it's just so crazy. And then just getting to see that whole experience, like I mentioned before, like watching the documentary hand in hand with this, like it just makes it puts it more in perspective, and like us getting to understand more so like how much work they put into this album. And like I think it makes us um makes us more like sentimental about it. It makes us more, especially for like them, them too, but also makes us a little bit more understanding of like what it takes and like what pressures they went under, that we like appreciate this album a lot more because we know how much hard work they put into it, right? But yeah, like I'm kind of regretting not buying the album when I saw it today, because I went to go buy Boy Next Door's album today because I was gonna do an unboxing and I already have filmed that, but I didn't know my K-pop store already had their album. Like they really, because usually for my K-pop store it usually takes them like a whole week to get like the like once the album releases, like the first like Monday or whatever, like it takes them like a week to get, so it'll be like the next week after it's like been a week of debut, like their comeback or debut like has dropped or whatever, that it takes them a week to get the album. But I was surprised to see that they had them already in the store, and I was like, oh, but I'm like, oh no, I'm here for One Next Door, like I'm trying to be good, I'm not trying to spend too much. But now I'm just like, that was like a bad move on my part, because like if y'all don't know, like and I feel like for the Anthem it should be like for the Korean debut it's gonna be a lot more like easier for them to like have more in stock. But like for the Japanese releases for them, like it's either like it's first come first serve basically, because like they would not order like a lot of them just because it's very expensive for the Japanese albums. So there's another thing about like, well, not now, but like because in the US right now, like there's like that whole like tariff thing, so I'm sure like it's affecting a lot of the K-pop stores as well. But like if this was like before that, like I feel like they would have like they wouldn't have like had a hard time buying and ordering more, right? Whereas like I feel like for this one's gonna be a lot more easier to like for them to have more copies at hand. But like I don't know, I guess we'll see. Maybe like after the weekend's over, maybe I'll go back if they still have it in store and I'll buy it, because I really wanted the I think I mentioned that I wanted the angel concept of it because I thought it was so pretty, right? But yeah, like I really like messed up there, and like, cause I usually like to listen to this album first before I buy it, and I hadn't listened to it. It's been like a couple of days since the album dropped already, and I was like, oh, I kept pushing it back because I was trying to keep up with other things and like trying to get ahead and like because I'm going out of town this weekend. But like I'm like I so fumbled because I think this is gonna probably be my favorite album to date for Anteam. But anyways, like I'm really like curious to see, like I said, what how Lunatic's gonna end up looking for them performing as well as Back to Life because I know they're gonna end up killing us with the concept photos and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess we shall wait to see what that's gonna look like because I feel like probably next week or like in the next couple of days they're gonna start going on music shows and promoting, right, and then we'll like get a taste of that, and then obviously they already have dropped Fuma and Harua's my Dream Buddy episodes, which I haven't been able to watch. I'm gonna have to do that next week as well, or like whenever I get back. But I'm just excited to see them, get more opportunities and be able to like go on all these varieties and like get to really push the group out there and like get to show like everyone else who they really are and like get that taste of being in the K-pop industry that they should have really like have been doing from the beginning and so clearly deserve, right? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and I shall see you in the next one.